Yeah, okay, I'll just take it here. But this is the rough sign. Okay, so yesterday we have saw regarding the work list, like what are the
Yeah.
features and functions are available in the work list.
Mm.
So we'll continue from there. We have completed that select icon, settings, and click to order, attachment, PDF icon, everything. We come to the image viewer part.
Okay.
So I told like the one day is not enough to complete all the features
Yeah.
on the viewer. So we'll start from here.
Mm.
So now so here I'll take the scan. When I clicking on the blue color, the RADSpa new viewer icon, this images will get open into the DICOM viewer like a Radiant viewer, Microdim, Marian viewer. And if you talk about Osirix, sorry, Mac means there is a Osirix viewer, and all those things will come into picture. So in our application advantage, see, I have clicked in the third study of this icon, the fourth one. That is there. Okay. So when I open that images, no, that attachment also will come into the viewer only. That was the one of the very good features. If you see asking me, I don't know. I never seen the AGFA viewer feature. Whether the
Cannot hear you. Something
hey,
wrong.
my voice
Something
is
wrong.
gone. I was giving
Yeah.
a demo. It's gone. Hello. Yeah, you can hear
Yeah,
me now,
yeah.
Zairji.
Yeah,
Yeah.
now I
Okay.
can hear. I can hear.
Yeah, okay, okay. So if
Mm.
suppose the patient it's gone for the different hospital and done the scan and everything and is moved to the different hospital. When he is coming to the different hospital, he can share his previous report and previous scans, what is done in that hospital and everything. The technician or the front desk user who is there, no, they can even scan and attach the report. They can attach the images. That all those things can be done. See here that attachment it is showing this patient of attachment. But as a radiologist, when I'm seeing the images, no, if I want to see the history of this patient, that attachment, I don't want to come and click it here. Additional task for them. Okay. So in our application to have the advantage, if you open the viewer, no, automatically that PDF also will come into the whether it is a PDF or JPEG or PNG, if it's any format. So that will also come to open in the viewer only. This is the advanced feature which we are giving. So when I double click on this viewer, no, automatically the PDF will get open here. See, I'll close my PDF viewer now. Just if I double click, automatically the viewer will get open here. So
Okay.
they can directly read the report also. So okay, I saw this report has been is the finding and everything. I read it, then directly I can minimize or close and I can continue my viewing part here only. So that radiology don't want to go back to the multiple screen or multiple viewers or nothing is required because it's not a rule in our application. If that is a PDF file, so you have a PDF should have to be installed is in mandatory on your PC. Because unnecessarily if we are installing a number of application in the radiology system, there is a chances of going the system also it's slow. Correct.
Yeah.
So that's the reason we are not, you does not require of any of the third party installation anything. So whatever the attachment that will also will get display here. If the same patient have any prior scan and all, so I'll just click on any prior one. Yeah, here we have one prior also. Just let me open even that as well. Hmm. So the prior that the current scan will come in the top as the date. How you can see there is a 13th July 2023 and this prior scan is done on the 1st July 2023. Even another things, see here you can see the downloading process currently it is displaying on here. So that means or directly you're viewing the images from my server. It will not download it and storing in your local PC. Because if it is download and storing in your local PC, end of the day, if you forgot to delete all those scan, what and all, what are the scans you are viewed in your system and everything, no? In after 1 week or 10 days, you will see your disk will becoming a full. So there is a no space on your disk, and you cannot access anything. It will not allow because if there is a no space on the disk, it will not allow you to do anything. Your system is becoming a slow. The radiology reporting time also will be going on a delay. So that is the advantage of us. You can directly do the WADO call, Web Access DICOM Object. It is called a WADO. So directly you can do a VADA call. Directly you can view the images from my server directly. Once if you closed, whatever the temp file even it's creating, that temp file also will get automatically deleted from the PC. So that is the advantage which we are using. So, and another thing, if I come back to the viewer part, so here the first icon you can see it is called a scroll. So you don't want to manually click when the study is open. If you use the mouse wheel, automatically the images started will be scrolling. And the second you can see that option is called a zoom. So if you move the mouse cursor, might be the icon or the viewer might be a little bit the smaller size. Maybe you people cannot see it very clearly. I feel, or I don't know. Uh, so if there is n number of icons are available in the toolbar, when you are moving, because you don't want to remember like what is this icon, how to use and all those things. So if you move your mouse or cursor, automatically it will show what is that icon and how to use it. See, if I move, it is showing a zoom. So the shortcut key is also Z. So when I press that button, if you move your mouse button, no, automatically it will be zooming. In my application, that advantage is whether it is a current image or prior image or whatever it is, no. So when I am zooming the first one, automatically the next tile also will get automatically will get zoom. And the another one, it is called a pan. Pan nothing but just we can move the images wherever. Because sometimes what happen, when the radiologists are scrolling and the images, no, they will feel only for half of the images are here. Okay, I'll make it this a bigger window, smaller one. Okay, so they will feel it will be the half of the window. The images are captured only for like that, or the application is hiding the remaining images are like that. So when the pan option it is there, just you can move the images in the clear window, and you can see whether the image the scan is done is like this, or the images are hiding from the application is like that and all. So it will be helpful for the radiologist. So the pan just for moving the images around left to right or right to left and all those things wherever in the within the screen. And window level, when I select the window level, just you can do the brightness, contrast and adjustment after this. So that's the window level part. And rotate which clockwise and anti-clockwise, it's 90 degree of all those things. And flipping the images. So because when we are doing the X-rays of thing, we'll pushing the images to the packs by technician, just flip the images and push to the packs. But when doing the report, the radiology cannot do the report with the flipped image, right? So himself he can just correct the image. Say, yeah, we can see this image. It will be my yeah. So when I do a flip, so we can see the left to right and right to left. So based on that, they cannot do the finding clearly, so they can flip it here only. And invert, it's nothing but like most of the hospitals still what they're doing, the each and every radiologist or the referring physicians or the OPD doctor, the consultant, they have that film box which is having the white color tube light which has been installed in the background on the white screen. It's called a film box. So where the radiologist will insert the film and they can see whether that function it will be clearly viewing, because most of the hospitals still using that function because the doctors are addicted with that. They used frequently that function and they saw, okay, this is the thing they added this because once we converting into everything to the technology and the digital, so that means they cannot come out from that immediately. Still they are happy to view it that view. The same thing whether we converted into digital also, the technology wise, still they can using the invert option to feel that same way how the images are can be viewed in the film box. And zoom it and clearly and we can see. So that is called a magnification. And the next one it is called a 3D cursor. So 3D cursor is nothing but if I can take a multiple layout here, like example I'll take a 3 layout. So I'll put coronal and sagittal and axial. So I put a 3 different series of the patient, the scan which is a coronal and sagittal and axial. So when I click on the 3D cursor, no, if I moving the portion of the body part, the S1, S2 or L1, L2 like that of the thing in the sagittal series, at the same time, sorry, at the same time, can both into the different way, like exactly in the which body position which I am currently seeing in the sagittal and coronal and the axial. this will be a more helpful for the radiologists, because where they will do the comparison always, because that is the reason they will use a MPR also. If the scan is done in the axial or in the normal thickness, they want to convert that into the MPR. MPR is nothing but a multiplanar reconstruction. The scan has been done in the one way, but they can see it in the three different angle. So the same way they can even use it in the using the 3D cursor as well. So if I want to move it into the coronal, so I can see the sagittal and axial. If I am moving the sagittal, the same body part currently in the which position of body I am seeing in the coronal as well as the sagittal and the axial, all those things. So is there any doubt on the team or the icon like what I'm explaining, or is that able to understand or still need a more clarification? Yes, please, you can just raise your query. I can happy to answer for that.
For me, it's clear. किसी
Thank
को
you,
पूछना है
thank
कोई
you.
क्वेश्चन है?
कोई भी कुछ डाउट है आप मेरा को पूछ सकता है जी, मैं एक्सप्लेन
पूछना
करने
है
के
किसी
लिए।
को क्वेश्चन? उर्दू में पूछना है यार, हिंदी में पूछना है, एक ही बात है, कोई मसला नहीं है। कुछ पूछना है?
ठीक है, हम लोग कंटिन्यू करता है. सो
Yeah,
नाउ
yeah.
द नेक्स्ट ऑप्शन इट इज कॉल्ड default window level, because this will be a more helpful for each and every radiologist. Without that, the radiologist will not do the reports. This is called a window level presets. Like they want to view this series in the chest view. See, when I'm selecting this one, you can see the window level will get changed automatically, background as well as the image. See, when I select, I'll take only for one screen, so that might be okay. This is going a bigger screen. Okay, so when I select lung, so you can see the changes. When I select the brain, so you're able to see the changes. So without this thing, no, none of the radiologists will do the report, because it is one of the main feature of the presets. It's called a window presets. So they can change the presets according to that. If they want to add additionally new also, yes, they can add it. And the next one, it is called a 3D presets. Okay, it is called a LUT. LUT is nothing but the lookup table. So where this is also kind of Windows presets only. When I'm selecting this one, you can see it will give you the 3D value of the findings. So abdomen, rainbow 1, rainbow 4, and rainbow 5, like that ratio and spectrum. So there is n number of things. Is there flow and G color or gray rainbow? So like that, this is called a 3D presets, which will helpful for the radiologist to the findings of the more relevant body part. And the next one, it is called a reset. So whatever you did a changes, no, when you clicking on the reset button, no, it will becoming to the normal. So it will not get stored into the server. It will not do anything. So you can do anything. You can play around these images, what and all, if you want to click. Finally, when you click a reset, it will get automatically move into that. And the next one, it is called a select table. It's like a layout select. Like if you want to do the film print, okay, so you can select the multiple images in all the layout, and you can directly do the DICOM printing. So that is the viewer. It is called a film printing layout. So because if X-ray means two image, you can select directly. If you have the DICOM printer, no, this application have a capability of to integrating with your DICOM printers. Then directly you can print from the viewers, because in the modalities and all, the CT machine or MRI, X-ray and ultrasound, whatever the modalities, no, the modality have a capacity of storing the images for only for limited time, like a 1 week, 5 days, or 10 days, or maximum it is 1 month. More than that, you cannot store even single study, because automatically it will delete the older study. That is the way whether AGFA or GE or Philips or any manufacturers will configure. So, but that is the reason most all the hospital using the PAC solutions, like they want to store the images longer run, whether they want to apply for NABA certificate, JCI certificate, MCI certifications. So in that certification, this and all, one of the mandatory the PAC system. So are you using the PAC system? How many years data is you storing for the patient? If anything is got crashed, how are you going to be get your data backup? Is there any DR solutions? All those things will come into the picture. So that is the reason the PACS is using, because PACS is basically it is an archive system. So from the modality, the scan has been pushed to the PACS system. According to your caseload and the storage availability, you can store the data whether 3 years or 5 years or 7 years. Because the same patient can come anytime. Today I did the scan, maybe the patient can come after 3 years. So if you have a PACS system, if you open the today's scan, automatically the 3 years before scan also will come automatically. It will come and showing as a prior, the current and prior, the older scan. So in that time, if you want to print the film or you want to burn into the CD and give it to the patient based on the chargeable and hospital things, so you can choose this viewer only to take a printout. Select the images, what are the images needs to be print, and you can directly print it into the things. And the next one, it's called a reference line, that which we have already seen. So when I selected the two different series, if I am scrolling that one, then automatically the reference lines will get loaded here. And this is a link and
I
handling
have a
series.
question.
Yes, yes.
Yes, Sabri, it depends, the storage depends on the server. If,
Right.
as you said, that it is for 3 years or 5 years or 7 years, so it depends on the server how strong the server is and having the storage capacity for
Correct.
that.
Absolutely. Correct. If
But
you're yeah.
if it is on the cloud base, then what happens?
See, if you're going for a cloud based, no. If you're
Yeah.
asking me, because as a IT person, as a technical person,
Hmm.
if you're asking me as a IT person, as a technical person, if you're going for the cloud solution, no, you are
Yeah.
going to be lose your money.
Yeah.
Because if how much year if you're keeping in the storage in the cloud, right?
Hmm.
Every month you need to pay for the data. Like example, this month you stored 100 GB. Next
Hmm.
month you stored 80 GB. So you
Hmm.
did not deleted even single study. You have to pay for the cloud vendors to 180 GB
Yeah.
every month.
That's.
And next to next month you are
Hmm.
having a 100 more GB. So 100
Hmm.
plus 80 plus 100. So
Hmm.
280 GB you have to pay for your cloud. So
Hmm.
if you like that, if you keep on storing the data for a cloud, your money, everything will go to the cloud vendor only. So whether you can use the application in the cloud, but you can use the storage in your local. So you
Okay.
can buy a NAS box, like a
Yeah.
12 terabyte NAS box will come roughly in the 1 lakh or 2 lakh rupees in the Indian money with the
Hmm.
RAID 5 configuration, hard
Yeah.
swappable hard disk. If one
Hmm.
disk is failure also, this will nothing will happen. One disk failure also, your storage will be still accessible. It will give
Yeah.
a notification alert. So and so disk is crashed. Then you can.
Cannot hear you.
Yeah,
Hmm.
Rangana, again they're not able to hear you. My
No,
extension
no.
is good. Now it's
Now
okay.
it's okay. Yeah, it's okay.
This is the problem. Yeah,
Hmm.
thank you. So thanks for that confirmation. So the without downtime, they will directly just will during the running time only they will directly replace the hard disk. So without going for a
Hmm.
downtime. So
Yeah.
storage wise, always if you're asking me as IT person, I will suggest go
Hmm.
for on-premise storage.
Yeah. That's what
But application
I was.
application you can host it in the cloud, because it will
Hmm.
be the same cost. Your application will never grow, but only data
Hmm.
will grow.
Hmm. Okay.
Yeah. So if we move on to the next part,
Yeah.
it is a DICOM information. Like if you want to know about that complete information of the study, when you're clicking on the D button, it's called a DICOM information. So it will show every mission. It will give complete information of the modality. What is the series? What type of scan? What is the body part has been done? What is the DICOM study UIDs, SOP class UID, transfer syntax, what I was using, what is the compression method we are using. So everything you will get it. What is the DICOM tag for that? All the information related to the study, you will get it here. This is just for a DICOM dump, which we are receiving from the modality, the scanning machines. And the next one, it is called a measurement rule. So lining. So when I selected that one, yeah, I can do the measurement. So what is the length? This and all will be useful for the radiologists. Will they doing the reporting? They will do this measurement and the value, whatever it is, that they will put it in the report. You have different types of measurement. One is a ruler, another one is a rectangle, another one is a angles, another one is a carb angle. So carb angles, mostly all the orthopedics doctors will use mainly use the first function is the carb angle. So just nothing, just they will put a two different line, automatically it will give you the value of the things. So most of the orthopedics and the radial will use the tool, it's called a carb angles. And we have a different type of thing, this called this will give the pixel info. So HU, the units unit value of this images. So and text. So if I just click on the recent, right click, delete. Delete annotation, there is a function delete annotation. So we can directly, if you click on that one, this all will go back. So deleting the annotation. If directly just close that image and reopen, that will also go automatically. If you come back to the text, like as the radiologists did some finding on this, so they can mark this and they can type it what is the text like a demo. So they can change the color of these things and what the size if they want increase, everything can be that this they can take it even print out also. And the film print or the paper print, anything is possible of that. And the next one is just for arrow marking a line. Just that's it. This is just for marking a body part of the things. And this is like a going for the previous series. And this is pause. This is play of the cine image. Because cine image basically when you're opening the multi-frame images and all right, they want to view it in the cine images like ultrasound images, angio, especially in the angiogram. So when they're doing angioplastic and CTP, all those things, no, they want to use the cine because that is a multi-frame images. If they will doing the cine, if they find it something or anything, they want to stop, yes, they can pause. And they want to go the next series, yes, they can go to the next. And the next one, it is called a MPR. MPR I told as a multiplanar reconstruction because the scan has been done in the axial series. So I can convert it into the three different view. Okay, like axial, sagittal and coronal. So the radiology can view this into the different. So this is called a multiplanar reconstructions. And there is another option, it is called a MIP. MIP it's nothing but a minimum intensity projection or maximum intensity projection. So when I select a maximum intensity projection, so we can change the slice thickness of the images. Apart from is nothing. Okay. So now the scan has been done in for a 1 mm. This scan is done for a 10 mm slice thickness. So I want to convert it into the 1 mm slice thickness. So I can select the thickness of the images and I can click on the rebuild series. It will get converted into the minimum the slice thickness of 1 mm. So this is minimum intensity projection and the maximum intensity projections called a MIP. This is the MIP options of this thing. So it will rebuild the complete series because the scan is done in the 5 mm. They cannot call the patient to do it in the 10 mm because the patient is already scanned and patient is left for the day. We cannot. The radiology will doing the reporting. They notice they want another series of the axial series with the 10 mm of slice thickness. So one thing we cannot call the patient and doing one particular sickness. And second thing, it is illegal also because the patient is going under the radiation again and again, which cannot be acceptable. So in the application, how that function where you can change your slice thickness and you can just rebuild the series and you can see the images. Here the slice thickness changed to 15 mm, 15 mm based on my things. But actually the slice thickness is a 5 mm. This is the original image. And here you can see it is a 15 mm which I was changed, which I was rebuild the series. So the radiology doesn't want to go ask the technician to call the patient and doing the scan, which it's not supposed to do. And this is the short settings of the thing. So where we can, this all can be customizable by the each and every individual user. What kind of font size they want, what kind of pixel is it. If they're using the multi-monitor, as you see, the radiology is having always the multi-monitor, one normal reporting monitor and two medical grade monitor. So the reporting window should have to be open in the normal and monitor. So those settings we can do it here. Okay. If there is any DICOM multiple pack server is there, yes, we can add this multiple pack servers in this and we can view the images. So this is the kind of a settings, the drawing tools and all. So the color which I was shown, so the ruler and rectangle, polygon, and all those measurement tools are available in here also. And display, like what are the things you want to be display here in the screen, the patient name, whether you want to display or you don't want to display the patient name, you want to anonymize the patient name, all those things function will be available in the settings. And the last icon, the next icon, it's called a shortcut, is the icon. So here also you can see the shortcut icon of everything. So P means pan, W means window, S means scroll, Z means zoom, R means rotation. So all the shortcut keys will be available here. And export images, that export image is nothing like you want to export this images into the JPEG format or TIFF format or DICOM format as a cine. So here you have the type of options, the DICOM, JPEG or PNG. So that options are, you can export it into the CD or DICOM dump or without DICOM dump and all those things, whether you want to export the complete study or only particular series or particular images. Yes, you can export it and give it to the patient. And this is a hanging protocol, like capture hanging, nothing but the layout. Like you can select a multiple layout, you click on the save. By defaultly, it will open in the two window or three windows are like that. You can be set up. So type of window level. So you can see there is a blur, blur more, and lapition. This and all will be used for radiologists to be just will doing the images when they are doing the findings. You know, this will be helpful for them. So do the things. So apart from that, so these are the tools which is available in our application. So apart from that, when you right click on the images, no, here also you can see all the function which I explained in the toolbar as the shortcuts and everything. And here you can see the presets which I showed, the same chest, abdomen, lung, and brain view and everything. So here we have a couple of functions which is not there in the toolbar. One is called a clip image. So clip image nothing but when you select on the clip image, no, these images will get attached into your reporting window. Okay. So when the radiologists are doing the reporting and once they finalize the report, no, when they're doing the print of the report, this in particular images also will come into the print. So some of the interesting images they will attach it into the report. So those report you can take it as a printout also. So that's why the clip image will be there and open in the external viewer. Like as I said yesterday, when we like Faisal was asked the question, like my radiologists are very familiar to using the radiant viewer and all those things. It's not only for radiant viewer. You can use any viewer. When you click on the open and external viewer, no, that if that viewer is installed on your PC, no, automatically the viewer will get open and the images are will get display here. That does not require any activations or nothing else. Whether it is a radiant viewer, whether it's a clear canvas, whether it's a Meridian, whether it's a tree plum, there is n number of DICOM software it's available. Anything if you install, the images are will get open in this only. As the radiologists are familiar with this, yes, you can start using this only. So there is no conditions like no, my application will support only for my software. You cannot use it like that and all. And open in the 3D viewer. So this is our another software which we are having the thing. When I clicking on the open 3D viewer, no, so my software will get loaded into the another viewer, but this is our viewer. This is a 3D viewer. This have our own protocols, but this software is a license-based software. We cannot install for all the system. If wherever the system you installed, the license activation it's a mandatory. So now here also, when I click on the open in the 3D viewer, the images are get open into the like a same as a coronal, sagittal, and axial view. So with the MPR mode is by default. So here also we have option like see you can the angle wise also you can just rotate the images whether 90-degree of angle, whether 180 or 360. So you can just do the rotation of that. So you can see the view, the angle of the things. And here also we have a multiple protocols which are having the 3D. So once you click on the 3D function, no, so here you can see by defaultly we have some of the protocols which has been loaded here. So This all thing will be come into the picture, whether you want to remove the bones, whether you want to remove the vessels, whether you want to remove the table. So all those things will be available here. So this is our own 3D viewer, which you developed by us. So there is everything will be available. There is a by default some of the protocol which we have loaded. If there is any other protocol it's required, the based on the requirement, whether it is a chargeable based or non-chargeable, because if the protocol it is already developed, then the based on chargeable, it will be available, added and given to the users itself. So here also, so whether you want to remove the bone or vessels and all those things, even in this also you have the lot of functions. So where I can say, okay, let me stop this. Okay, so mm, so I just reset the things. Yeah. So 3D distance measurement. Reset is show command toolbar, art, invisible crosshairs. So we are also one second. Yeah. Yeah. So here also just we can volume calculation. Once you select the volume calculation, no, so it will give you the value of the volumes and selected of the body. So in all three series, it will just selected the bone areas where and all it has been. So the volume of visible axles, so 5,341, 54 cubic centimeters. Average intensity is the 271. So the like that. This is our one 3D viewer. Still there is a number of functions are available in this. So apart from that, that's a presets edits. Like I said, the radiology you want to create that own presets. Yes, the option is available. You can create a. You can just change the window level of that presets, and you can save it to the file. And if they want to export this image from here also, they can export it. So that's all from the viewer part. If anyone have any doubt or any question, yes, please you can ask me.
No, I think it's okay.
Okay, thank you. So do you like our viewers, our 2D
Yeah,
viewer and
yeah,
3D
it's
viewer both?
good.
Thank you, thank you.
Mm.
So next option about, like when we are once we completed the deployment, what we will do, we will integrate it with the modalities. Okay, using the AI title, IP address and port number. Once
Mm.
we done the integration, how we will confirm the integration is successfully done or not? We will push some of the test cases to the pack system and check if everything is working on it, like end-to-end testing. Once everything is tested, because unnecessarily why I want to keep my test studies and all in this application, so you can use the abort option to delete the study permanently from the server. So automatically it will get deleted from your storage, go from the database, automatically it will go from the application as well. So nowhere that study will be visible. So that's why we are using the abort options. And rest all, it's a patient demographic details, the patient medical record number, uh, medical record number and ID, call for patient, radiologist, status, images, study descriptions and hospital progress of the scan, and what type of modality, what type of procedure and access number, criticality, arrival time, SLA. In SLA means nothing like that, service level agreement. In what time we have to do the scan, whether it is the report, whether it is a less than 30 minutes or less than 60 minutes, less than 45. Based on this time, no, this color code will get changed. Okay,
So, Bhai, I have a
blue.
question.
Yes.
Bhai, uh, as you stated in the previous lecture कि ऐसी जो हमारी images हैं वो after 24 hours के बाद delete हो जाएंगे. तो क्या नाम है, अगर हमारा local server लगा हुआ होगा तो उसमें से
हाँ.
remove होंगी pictures में या नहीं? और
No,
अगर
no.
गलती से
हाँ.
remove हो जाती है तो हम उसको recover कर सकते हैं कहीं से?
नहीं, नहीं कर सकता है. एक बार
और
स्टडी
यहाँ
डिलीट हो, या एक बार स्टडी डिलीट हुआ, बस उसका रिकवर नहीं कर सकता है.
और जो टाइम है हमारा 24 hours का उसको extend कर सकते हैं?
Hello, cannot hear you.
Hello, Rangana.
Yeah.
Gone again. Yeah. Okay.
जो हमारा 24 घंटे का टाइम पीरियड है उसको हम एक्सटेंड कर सकते हैं कि स्टडी हमारी डिलीट ना हो 24 घंटे के अंदर हम 48 आवर्स रख सकते
कर
हैं.
सकते हैं. Sabri, you understand it?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah,
Yes,
I can
yes.
hear.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, tell me.
बोलें फिर से.
मैं ये पूछ रहा था कि जो हमारा टाइम पीरियड है 24 घंटे का तो उसको एक्सटेंड कर सकते हैं.
हाँ कर सकते हैं, क्यों नहीं कर सकते.
See, okay, one second. See, the deletion, it is not a mandatory option. Okay. So if you want, then only we can configure. If you don't want, we can completely disable that. So not even single study won't delete from your application.
मगर सिस्टम स्लो होता चला जाएगा.
Yes.
जैसे जैसे हार्ड डिस्क बढ़ती जाएगी सिस्टम स्लो होता चला जाएगा.
नहीं, मतलब see, that study deletion, whether it's 24 or 48 hours,
1 week or 1 month or 1 year.
that is based on the configuration.
Yeah.
Based on the configuration, we can do the deletion. So that is application will take automatically. But if you did not configure anything, no, it will not delete even single study.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. Okay. So this all related to the patient demographic details, everything related to the scan. And if you want still add or reduce some more function, here we have options called.
Voice is missing. Voice is gone.
Okay, I think I had some
Problem with your mic.
Yeah. Maybe my mic having some issues. Okay. So now I hope it is your people are able to hear. So here we can see there is n number of option where we can just select or deselect all those things if you required or not does not record all those things. So that's all from the work list part. And here we can see there is one option called a search. So this is called a global search. Okay. So here also you have a search everywhere in the screen. You can see MRN. If I want to search the particular patient, if I put a medical record number and search the particular scan will get display only from the work list. One second, I add a space is extra. Okay. So if I want to just search a particular patient, so let me take this patient. Okay, just copy and put the MRI number and press the enter. It will search. It will search only the patient from the screen. This is a global search. So here also you can do the patient thing, study ID, modality wise, patient name, medical record number and everything. So here what happen? If I search the same patient from the bottom search, this is called a bottom search, medical record number. If I put thing, click on the search, wherever the scan is available, everything it will get it. See, when we searched in the work list, we are able to see only for one order. But now you can see the same patient. List we are able to see only for one order because it will search only in the work list. But when we are searching from the bottom, no, this is called a global search feature. We can use multiple options: patient name, patient medical record number, and modality, study ID of the patient, scan, and patient data birth and everything. If you put here and search, so this patient already have one scan. It is in the finished report. Now one more scan it is there in the work list and another scan in the reconciliation tab. So it will show all those things into the screen. So that is called a global search. So this patient have any number of scan, whether 5, 10, 1 only. So if you do bottom search always, it will be good. It will fetch everything. Applications. So is that okay, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll start The remaining models is tomorrow. Is that okay? Because I
Tomorrow
had
is
a
Friday. Tomorrow is Friday.
so Monday we'll start Monday
Monday
because
is better.
yeah
Monday
because my
same
lab
time?
yeah Monday is same time. Monday is same time.
Okay. Send the link or
Yeah.
same link will be applicable?
Yeah, same also. I feel that link will not get expire according to me. We can use the same link
Okay.
because it will be easy to
Yeah.
kept
Yeah.
all the recording session in one places. Or else no,
Yeah.
every time if you send a new link,
Hmm.
every video you have to.
Yeah. Try to send the video to us, the recording,
Sure, sure, Mr. Zair. I
without
will.
restrictions, without restrictions.
Sure, sure. I will download the video and send it back to you through an email.
Okay. Okay.
Thank you,
And
Mr. Zair.
Anubhav is there?
Anubhav is there on the call. Anubhav, can you hear us? Or no, like he left the call, I guess.
Okay.
Some
Okay.
emergency.
So
Yeah.
I'll email him.
Okay, sure, Mr.
Okay.
Zair. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you for your time. Thank you for your time, Shabri. Thank you. Thank you all.
Hi, ma'am.